Well, Lorient against Bastille will be an interesting game. Jean-Claude Darcheville, incidentally, the leading scorer, has been in talks this week with Newcastle United about a possible transfer next season. When you consider he's scored over 43% of all Lorient's goals this season in the league, they'll be doing their utmost to hang on to him. And one way they can do that is to get themselves clear of the relegation places. But this would be the night's other 0-0 draw, as Bastille, always a tough team to play against, came to the La Moustour Stadium in stubborn mood. Now Jean-Claude Darcheville with the free kick for Lorient, just over the top though. Had a spell in English football with Nottingham Forest and would like to have another go at the top flight in England, with Newcastle looking his likely destination after the revelations this week. Now here was a good chance for Bastille, but just unable to turn it into the back of the net on the edge of the 6-yard box. It was Nalis's header. Tony Varel missing it as well, much to Robert Nouzare's frustrations. Into the second half now. Varel, good ball into the penalty area. And that wasn't far away either from Prince. Quite a game tonight, Varel, by his high standards, normally involved in everything. Here was a good ball through from Varel into Jenachamp, the captain, and it was Prince again denied by the onrushing Amal in the Lorient goal. Really have found life tough in the top flight, Lorient. Doing okay in the cups though, through to the final of the League Cup and the semi-finals of the French Cup, Lorient. So they could well make Europe at the end of this season, but what they have to be careful of is not the Strasbourg effect of qualifying for Europe and being relegated. Now Prince with another opportunity, and how unlucky again, the second time off the woodwork, then a third from Tony Varel. Extraordinary spell of action that. Prince off the bar, Varel really should have scored, but he hit the woodwork as well. And Lorient survive. Well, Amal would have done nothing about that had it been just a couple of centimetres lower. But Lorient, Fianduno, Bastille would end with 10 men, but it would also end goalless in Lorient. But we begin with the outgoing champions, Nantes. They're in action against Monaco. They've gone 4 games now without a victory at Nantes. Monaco are expected to continue with their 3-5-2 experimental formation that Didier Deschamps has been using to good effect recently. Nantes, though, had trouble with selection. Viero Moldovan, Marima Vahirua and Stefan Ziani were all out injured, so it left Pierre-Yves Andre as the side's only real striker going into this one. Early pressure coming in from the home side of Monaco. Shabani Nonda almost getting his head to it, but a terrific shot into the net from Carole, and 1-0 to Monaco after 18 minutes. And Nantes were looking at a 5th game without a victory. The Stade Louis II, bereft of any kind of atmosphere, is often criticised for its lack of support, the Monaco team. And there was around 6,000 inside the stadium for this one. Well, goal scoring was obviously going to be a problem for Nantes, on paper anyway, with all their strikers out injured. But it was the lone striker, Pierre-Yves Andre, who equalised just 6 minutes after Monaco took the lead. Good finish by Andre. Nice set-up play there on the left by Olivier Kahn. and Andre with the low finish. Stefan Perato, though, unfortunate. He got a good hand on the ball, Perato. But Andre knocking that rather slick-looking silver ball into the back of the net. Well, not continue to press in the first half. We're beginning to get on top. Laspar with the cross in towards Pierre-Andre in the middle. Monaco surviving that attack, though. And then could build an attack of their own. A great ball forward. Shabani Nonda here picking up the ball. Driving into the penalty area, Nonda, but just losing his footing at the wrong time. Into the second half now, though, and Nantes really began to string some worthwhile possession together, putting the Monegasque really on the back foot. Lovely ball there from Pierre-Yves Andre to Burson, and that's a terrific finish by Burson. 2-1 to Nantes, just 3 minutes into the second half. And that would prove to be the winning goal as well for the defending champions, who with this result sit comfortably in 12th position now. They move up 2 places with the 3 points here, but they were looking to add to their tally. Armand playing the ball through, getting it back, and just past the post from Sylvain Armand, who wouldn't actually see out the 90 minutes, as you'll see shortly. Shabani Nonda laying the ball back here. Good opportunity for an equaliser, but not taken. Suleiman Camara, the guilty party with that miss, and here was why Armand wouldn't see out the 90 minutes. This was a minute from time, the foul on Carroll. He saw his second yellow card of the game. Sent off. Defeat for Monaco. Their second consecutive defeat as well. It's just 2 wins in 7 now, run coming to an end. Well, Montpellier took on Sedan. Montpellier on a run of 3 consecutive defeats and no wins in the last 6 for them. Sedan, well, they've been picking up useful enough points to get themselves clear of the relegation places, up to 12th before this game, although this 0-0 draw would see them drop to 13th, with Montpellier in 10th. Well, Montpellier all in blue, doing all the early pressing. And Satsura, after just 8 minutes, adjudged to have pulled down Mansare and was shown a red card, so Sedan were really going to be up against it against Montpellier. They're known for their fighting spirit, though, Sedan, and it would be another opportunity for them to show it. 10 men for 82 minutes now. Mansare getting himself clear there, just firing the ball past the post, though. And it was going to be one of those nights for Henry Stambouli's team. What an awful start, isn't it? Having somebody sent off so early. But they weren't without opportunities themselves. Buis Ndiefi laying the ball through to Cedric Mionnet. Great chance. But Rio equal to the task. And Mionnet knows he should have given the 10 men the lead there. Great opportunity. Didn't get the purchase he needed, though, on the ball. And a good save by the goalkeeper. Well, Fougier will kick himself for missing that one, but then Sedan failed to clear. And another opportunity presented itself to Mansare. Good save, though, by Regnault. Into the second half now, and it didn't really look like Sedan had 10 men. They were pressing forward, creating opportunities. That was Azua with the effort across the face of the goal there that worried Rio again. Now Carotti laying the ball into Fougier. Great ball into the penalty area, but Abdoulaye Cissé off target with that one. And Michel Metzi's team would become more and more frustrated as the game went on. Frank Sylvestre with that one. And it just wasn't falling for them. They really were putting on the pressure as the legs began to fail for the 10 men. Cissé again denied by Regnault. Now Di Tommaso bringing the ball out for Sedan. The header by Pouet, the substitute. And what an introduction that would have been for Pouet. But just off target with the header. Well, the early match saw Rennes taking on Marseille. Rennes fourth from bottom. Marseille comfortably in mid-table now and no real fears of relegation. So it was Rennes who seriously had to get the points in this one. Marseille putting on all the early pressure. Andre Luis, their midfielder, has said he set his sights on reaching the World Cup with the Brazilian squad. He's been in such good form recently. But the good form after 59 minutes came from Dominique Arribage, putting Rennes into the lead. Fine header, and Vedran Runier do nothing about that, much to Frank Leboeuf's disgust. This is the second half, by the way. Such was the poor fare in the first half. There wasn't too many highlights to show you. But Marseille continually being put under pressure. That effort driven in by Olivier Sorlin. A terrific effort there. That was Andre Luis with that effort, and Durand making the save. You can see why Andre Luis thinks that he should be given a go in the Brazilian World Cup squad. But maybe that was on his mind, and maybe the Marseille players as well, thinking about other things, because Piquion completely unmarked. Thank you very much. 2-0 to Rennes with 5 minutes to go. And Marseille desperately trying to get themselves back into the action. Andre Luis again with the effort just past the post. In fact, Durand got a good hand on it, didn't he? And then Ibrahima Bakayoko firing one back to Marseille. Good header. The Ivory Coast international left completely unmarked. And a player of his stature is certainly not going to miss from there. What on earth was Lamine Diatta doing? Left him completely on his own. And Marseille could suddenly sense they could get something out of this. Frank Leboeuf up there. But Eric Durand denying the Marseille captain